Hey guys, I'd like to introduce the TB5, Top Bar version 5. Now this is a video conferencing top bar which can be used in medium to larger size rooms. An awesome feature of this is the camera. It has a real 4K video camera built in. Now it's a 3-in-1, so that means that it also has a built-in speaker which has really great sound, good volume levels. We can test that out later. And it's also ported. So if you look at the back here, there's a hole going through, which allows the air to come in and out. So that actually improves the volume and the quality of the sound. This model actually has 4 microphones, front-facing microphones, so that this can pick up between 10 to 15 people in a room around about. So the camera, 4K, it's 3840 by 2160. Now, the special feature of this TB5 is that it actually has built-in AI, which is face tracking. So it can detect where you are, and it can also automatically zoom in and zoom out. It has 4 times digital zoom. And the angle, it has over 100 degrees of angle, a wide angle on the lens. So this makes it really good for a larger size room, a boardroom or a conference room where there's quite a few people. It can include all of them. It's also got really good software. It's got built-in echo cancellation, automatic noise suppression, and even if you move further away, it has gain control. So that means that if you're up close, it adjusts the volume so that it can hear you clearly. And if you go further away, it boosts the volume level so that so that you come through more clearer. This particular unit you can use with Windows, Android, Linux, Mac operating systems. It works with various video conferencing systems. If you use Zoom or Skype or Microsoft Teams, this is really good. It's also very interesting. This particular model passes the Microsoft Teams requirements for video conferencing. So the quality of this is right up there, really high quality. So let's test it out, see how it goes. Okay, so now we've unboxed the TB5. You've got the top bar here. You also get included a remote control. You might notice on the remote control at the top you've got your mute. You've also got three buttons at the top where you can have preset camera views, so you can set that up. You've also got your AI, so you can turn that on or off. Also, if you want to zoom in, zoom out, adjust the sound up and sound down. So this is really definitely very valuable, very useful. Also included is your power supply and a TC USB-C cable. With the power supply, if you live in a different region, you can also change out. It has a little connect button here that you can turn and change out the power supply. So it's almost like a universal power supply. If you live in different areas, you can go change that out. So that's what's included in the standard package. On the back side of the TB5, it has an input, so you can add external microphone, 3.5 millimeter jack. It also has a 3.5 out. So if you wanted to add another output, it has your power in and your USB-C. This connector here is also an optional mic, which I'll show you right now. So turn this around here, and we have our. So if you were to get the optional mic, you would also get this cable, which is a 5-meter cable, and you'd get this optional microphone. It's actually really well built. If you have a look on here, the back, it has some nice silicon pads, and you connect the connector in here. So to give you a look at that, so this is the connector, and to connect it to the optional mic, quite simple. You plug it in underneath. So this is a nice, I'll do it the right way around. This is a nice feature so that it hides the lead for when you're actually in use. So this is really nice microphone. It has 3 inbuilt microphones. It also has a button on the top so that you can turn on or turn off this optional microphone. Okay, so now we've connected the optional microphone, we've connected the USB, and now we'll connect the power, and you'll see it start up. See on the front, we have a green light that spins on the front of the unit here, that spins around, and then it turns to blue. And on our microphone, we have a green light, as you can see on there. Now, if I was to press this mute button on here, notice what happens. The LED in the microphone turns red, so you know that it's muted, and also on your camera. So if it's looking at you, you know that the sound is off. If I press that once again, touch sensitive, this one turns blue, so you know that it's ready to video, and your microphone turns green. Now, let's check the video quality. Okay, guys, so let's compare the cameras on our MacBook and the TB5. So what an amazing difference is the AI technology, the face tracking, which is built in to the TB5. So just for example, we've got the MacBook, and you can see the color. It's a little bit darker. The color on the TB5's a little bit more crisp. The brightness is much better. Included is the remote control, which allows you to control all of these functions. So you can see on the top, we've got 3 buttons. These are 3 presets, 1, 2, 3. So I've preset these. So currently, if I was to press number 1, it would zoom in to the closest setting on the TB5. I'll point it towards you. There we go. So now that's the closest setting. So you can see the difference. We're slightly zoomed in compared to the standard MacBook. If I go to the second preset, which we've already preset, it's the same distance. But what's really amazing is this bar. When you have a large room, the full zoom out, we go to number 3, which is the furthest out, and you can see you can have quite a few people on a table, a board, even a group of people that could use this together. So that's the 3 presets. If you look below, there's an AI button. So if I click the AI button now, facing at that, so now in the top right hand corner, you can see the AI has been automatically turned on. Now what this does is if someone else enters the picture, there we go, and now you can see the AI face tracking technology has zoomed out, and now you can see both of us quite clearly. And if I keep speaking, you can see that the tracking, now that the other person's moved out, it's zoomed track back in on myself. If I move over to the right, as you can see, the face tracking is very smooth. And then if I move over to the left a little bit, you'll see that it automatically lines me up again. Back to center. And it's quite smooth, quite a smooth transition. So you can see how amazing this technology is, the AI, the face tracking. And so this is what makes the TB5, it's a top bar version 5, just amazing to use if you have a medium-sized room or a large-sized room with multiple people, maybe 10, even up to 15. You can hear clearly and see clearly. So this is a really good top bar.